Hey guys, today on the restroom we're going to be working on the TVR. So I've done a few bits off camera here and there. I'll just run you through them in a second. But the main jobs I'm going to do today is sticking all the carpet. So one of the jobs that I've done is just done the sort of final routing of the wires, so the loom and everything. So it's tucked up under this chassis rail here. And the only ones really here are the lights. We've got lights, we've got the fan, the two horns go there. Same this side, just the lights. And there's the fan thermo switch somewhere, which I'm going to put in here. I've got a nice little adapter with a thermo switch that screws in, so that'll sort that out. I've got a different bend to sort this out because it's a bit of a hodgepodge of random bits of pipe just to get it going. So I've got a nice 45 angle there, which will sort that out. I'm just going to leave this one up like this for now, because normally you'd have the swell pot here originally, so it would go in the top and come out the bottom, and then you have like a bend here. I'll get some bends at some point, but it's just like, it's cosmetic stuff really. So yeah, I need to get some sort of sheath or something, or clips to, I'm going to just go off, I put extra long bolts through here, so I can just put a little P-clip on it and just tie them up to that. I'll do that when it's proper running and I'm happy with it. I've also run a hardline return. I don't know if you can see that. It goes down there anyway. Basically, originally it was just rubber pipe all the way back, and it got a split in it at this end, and that sort of, I lost all confidence in it then. And let's be honest, I don't know how old the rubber was. So I just took all the rubber pipe out, because it was rubber pipe all the way back to the tank, and just changed it from there where you see that fuel clip all the way back, it's copper, till about, I don't know, a few centimeters at the end where it joins onto the tank. So it's copper all the way back now. The feed is like PVC plastic anyway, so I'm not too worried about that because it's high pressure fuel line. Then obviously you just got the bit here at the end which goes into the injector rail. So that was another thing I did. Again with the wires, I've tidied up the ECU and fuse box wires up there. Admittedly it's still a little bit of a mess around there, which I need to sort out at some point. But it was just to get the ECU and the fuses off the ground, so they bolt through on those bolts I mentioned the other day. I mean, I need to do them up, but it's pretty secure. And then I'll get a piece of wood or something that goes over the top of that just to stop the passenger kicking it, basically. But I mean, it's in there. It's secured. It's not, So there's not that much room anywhere to put it really. And when I calculated the wires many years ago, I just sort of estimated it, so I should have made them a bit longer really. So, but you live and learn. And while we're down here, I've also fiberglassed in the bits I had to cut around the cage, just to make them a bit waterproof basically. And that big thick red one is a battery cable, because all along I've wanted to relocate the battery into the boot. So my friend Hendy gave me this one, which is actually out of a BMW, I think it was an E36, maybe even a compact, something like that. But it's the perfect length, so it goes out there. I just drilled a hole in the shell straight out to the starter, and then it follows the original loom in through this sort of sill piece, and then up, down, round through there, which is like above the rear arch, and then into the boot. There, so I'm going to put the battery there. I've bought this sort of battery tray. I'm just going to bolt it through the floor. That secures the battery in, and I'll get some sort of cover for it, eventually. So that's another job done. Again with the fiberglass bits. So I put in the bit round the back, and also round there. And then that's the fuel pump wire that goes out through there. So originally they sandwiched it in between the cage, which is stupid. So, but I just fiberglassed around it. Figured it didn't really matter. So yeah, that's what I've been doing off camera. But today it's I'm going to put the carpets in, and then hopefully it will feel a bit more like it's getting there. I got some tyres mounted up on the wheels as well. However, as the theme of this car seems to be, when you do something, it doesn't go right, the ongoing theme, one of the front wheels is buckled. So I've got it again. My friend Hendy, he's got a mate who refurbishes wheels and has some sort of tool, big machine thing, which can hopefully straighten it out. So fingers crossed I can straighten it out, because these are actually a specific size, so I can't get them anymore. So if I can't straighten out that wheel, I'm going to have to get new wheels basically, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, so hopefully you can fix it, fingers crossed. So that's most of it glued in now. There's a couple of bits in the footwell which I need to do, but I'm going to wait until everything's running right. Well, wiring basically. I don't trust the wiring yet, so I want to get to all of that just in case. But all the sort of rear parcel shelf area, I guess, is in. This bit I've just laid on top for now. I might glue that in the end. But yeah, it's all glued in around here, and then sort of down here. I mean, that's the best it's going to get around there, to be honest. You don't see any of it anyway when the seat's in. Same that side. Yeah, pretty happy with that. It makes it look a lot more like a car than what it did. Cool, so I've just done the carpet in the boot as well. It's a bit easier, it all sort of just kind of fits in there and it's not that critical. I've also mounted the battery now. So that's bolted down onto the tray through the carpet. Solid in there, and I've put an earth onto one of the chassis bolts there, which was a good earth. So that's another job ticked off. Yo, so it's another day on the TVR for me. I've done a couple of other things, I'll just show you now. So first up, the obvious, stuck the roof on. The carpet is in, as you just saw. I have bolted the seat in now, and the seat belts are on for good. Same that side. I haven't put the seat in that side yet. Just stuck the roof on as well, just to make sure that all goes on. It's not the best condition roof. I think the fabric will clean up, but there's a hole in the rear screen and a few, it's not the best, but it works and it's on there, which is a good thing. I still haven't heard from the front wheel. Hopefully it's been getting done as we speak, but not sure. But I did get some rear tyres for the rears. Obviously they are a bit bigger. So the fronts, I think I've got 205s on, and the rears I've got 225s. Really happy with how they fit on there. Just a little bit of an angle coming off the tyre, but not stretched or anything. I'll just stick one on quickly and you can see. So obviously that's 16s as well. Like I said, the originals are 15s, these are 16s, so it's a bit less sidewall, but not too skinny. I still wanted like a reasonable sidewall. I just think it suits the car, and it's more of like a classic sort of look, if you know what I mean. Like obviously like classic like MGs, that sort of thing, but even things like a 240Z, that sort of thing, they normally have quite a big sidewall, so that's what I was going for. Just grab the nuts. So you have to use the like tuner style ones for these as well. I am running spacers as well. Only 20mm ones, I've got whole centric as well. just because I was struggling to find wheels. I still even look now for wheels with better fitment for this car, but there's just nothing out there in 4x108 16s. There's loads of like 15s, well I say loads, reasonable amount of 15s, but yeah, they're quite a high offset really. I can't remember what they are, and I want to say 30. The guy did tell me what I think it's 30. So 20mm space is a mix of this and 10. So but that brings it out enough in line, and it was really, well, it would have touched the trailing arm without. It's still quite close, but. There it is. Tell you what, I might just check it out quickly so you get a bit of a better look. I haven't put it down on the ground yet, so I haven't even seen them. I fixed the handbrake as well, it wasn't working on one side. Just took it off, cleaned all the stuff up, and jobs again. It's just starting to lift up now. Hey, that looks tasty. I'm absolutely buzzing with that fitment. Could go maybe slightly lower, but like I said, I've got the sidewall. That's going to look mint. It's going to settle a little bit as well when it's properly down. Obviously, I'm just jacking it up on the wheel, but man, that looks sweet. I'm buzzing with that. Fingers, doubly, toes, everything crossed that Hendy's mate can fix the other front wheel for me. Because if that's running all those wheels, that's going to look sweet. I'm buzzing with that. Let's get another couple of other angles. Yeah, look at that. Buzzing with that. So I've got a few other bits and pieces left to do. I managed to pick up another door glass for the other side that was missing the whole time. I'm getting my friend is coming up over the Easter weekend, and he's an MOT tester. Well, I'm going to take it to him to MOT it, and he's just going to give it a check over for me and just see if there's anything obvious. You know, I'll ask him about sort of the seat belts and how that goes on the cage, and you know, things like that, and just he's just going to give it a once over for me. But yeah, just keen to get it done now, and on the road, basically. So a couple other things I did for the MOT was a quick oil change, because I haven't done that in ages, although I've done 0 miles. And I also lowered it down and torqued up all the suspension, because they're poly bushes, so they need to be at least close to where they're going to sit eventually, otherwise you can rip the bush. So you know, there's always still a couple of things to do, but I'm just trying to get it ready for the MOT now, and hopefully it'll be on the road soon. Thanks for watching. Make sure if you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe to our channel for more content like this and all our other stuff. Give us a comment below anything else you want to see, or anything that you enjoyed in the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.